the late dictator who ruled the Philippines for almost 2 decades, until he was forced out of power by a peaceful popular revolt in 1986. In 1992, Marcos was elected as representative of the 2nd District of Ilocos Norte to the Philippine House Representative. In 2007, Marcos ran unopposed for the congressional seat previously held by his older sister, Ime. He is married to lawyer Luis Araneta Marcos, who also belongs to an influential family, with whom he has 3 sons, one of whom is running for Congress next year. The Court of Appeals affirmed Bongbong Marcos' conviction for failure to file income tax returns when he was Vice Governor and Governor of Ilocos Norte. Bongbong Marcos was a strong man who dealt with critics and maintained power in the way that strong men do, harshly, unforgivingly, and disappropriate to the transgressions he imagined would be leveled against him. The sins of the father are not the sins of the son, but if the son turns a blind eye to those sins, then that's a different story.
Danny Robredo graduated elementary and high school in 1978 and 1982, respectively, from Universidad de Santa Isabel in 1986. She graduated with a degree in economics from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. She completed her Juris Doctor degree in 1992 from the University of Nueva Cáceres and passed the Philippine Bar in 1997. A Filipino lawyer, public servant, and social activist who is the 14th and incumbent Vice President of the Philippines, Robredo was the wife of the late Interior Secretary Jesse Robredo. She led the crafting of its flagship anti-poverty program, Angat Buhay, an endeavor inspired by 6 key advocacy areas, namely food security and nutrition, women empowerment, education, healthcare, rural development, and housing. Opinion. She has a lax attention to detail and a low understanding of the question given to her. I think before she answers some question, she must think about it first because it could be used against her to destroy her reputation.
Manny Pacquiao.
Pursuing boxing at an early age, Manny Pacquiao overcomes poverty as he becomes a sport only 8th division world champion. Manny Pacquiao, one of the most decorated fighters in world boxing, announced his retirement from the sport on Wednesday, September 29, to concentrate on a run for presidency in the Philippines. His talent as a boxer was recognized early on, and at the age 16, he became a junior professional. Filipinos became familiar with him from bouts carried live on television. Pacquiao himself created a positive impression, coming across as softly spoken, humble, and sincere as he outlined his campaign for Congress and desire to help the poor. There's his lack of legislative accomplishment as a congressman and senator, his support of President Rodrigo Duterte's war on drugs, a campaign of extrajudicial killings in which tens of thousands may have died, his illiberal policy positions on social issues. Pacquiao believed that God is on his side. Rather, he said he believes that God is good and blessed him to be in the position he is in. He said, "I'm happy because I found the right way, salvation, born again." Pacquiao told The Guardian in 2004, "We are required to be born again, all of us."
Panfilo Lacson. He is a Filipino politician and former police general serving as a senator since 2016 and previously from 2001 and 2030. He was the Director General of the Philippine National Police or PNP from 1999 to 2001. Lacson is married to Alice Di Perio and he had 4 children including his son Panfilo Pampi Lacson Jr. Lacson was appointed by the President Joseph Estrada to head the Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Task Force or PAOC-TFN to serve as Philippine National Police Chief. He has a great platform for the students and other people that he can use when he wins his candidacy. No longer for death penalty. He believes a corruption-free brand of leadership is what the people need.
These are the facts, opinion, and belief about Mayor Isko Moreno. Facts. Isko was discovered by talent scout Wawi Rojas in 1993. His first shot in show business happened in That's Entertainment, a Pinoy variety show featuring TV host Herman Moreno's stable of aspiring teen idols. Isko also finished a public administration degree at the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila or PLM. Manila City Mayor Francisco Moreno Domagoso, who goes by the alias Yorme Isko, is a politician that ordinary Filipinos could strongly relate to. The life of Manila City Mayor Isko Moreno is a page of torn from a book. The man was a former pedicab driver who tried to get by through scavenged scraps of food. He used to dwell in the shanty town of Tondo, where people can barely access basic necessities. Isko now sits at the top post in Manila City, governing over 1.6 million people and 38 councilors, a life far from the one he pictured as a young boy. Manila's beloved mayor is married to businesswoman Diana Linditan. Their long-term relationship bore them 5 beautiful children: Frances Dian, Joaquin Andre, Franco, Vincent Patrick, and Drake Marcus. Opinion: I think he can win the presidency because he has been serving the people for a long time, and although he has only been the mayor of Manila for a few months, he has done a lot of projects. He is not a corrupt mayor, and many people admire him for being a good leader of Manila. Beliefs: I will welcome criticism because the value in listening to complaints is they lead to be better policies and improved services. I believe people should speak truth to power rather than for power to threaten the people for speaking the truth.